Hello, my Cancers. Thank you for coming out. And, or for those who are here for the first time, my name is Angela. This is High Priestess Healer 1111. And as I was going through shuffling, cards started flying out, and I was seeing the messages and channeling things. And so I thought, okay, just leave the cards where they're at, show them the messages we have, and then we'll just start over, okay? So let me see where it kind of started at was over here. It was like there was a page on the bottom of the deck, which is like some gossip or bad news or whatever. But then this came out and it was like, okay, Ace of Swords is like, yes, it's intellect, it could be an answer to something, but it's truth. And it was truth that set you free, so that you could be working towards your own dynasty. Okay, there's your channeled message. Nine of Pentacles, okay? Mr. or Mrs. Independent, they're shit together, right? But it seems like down here, oh yeah, there was that Page of Swords. And so you're keeping your head down, you're working hard, and you're also over here trying to heal from a relationship. And you can see right here that, there's illusions there, okay? But the light is coming to the dark, dark is coming to the dark now and coming out. And so you're seeing things for what they are. You're seeing that, there's a friend that's a foe, okay? And this person has been hurting you. They've been either draining your energy, your time, your love. And so this relationship has to end, okay? And if this relationship doesn't end, then you're not going to be able to have happiness. But if you do lay down, all of this past, okay, then you're going to have a new beginning, and it's going to be the beginning of the best beginning ever, okay? I don't even know why I said that, but the reason I say that is because these two cards, you can't go back to the past and you can't look back, okay? You just have to leave the past back there. And if you can do that, then you'll be Nine of Cups, Eight of Wands, ready for love, and love's going to come your way. And here it is, your love, the King of Cups right here. He comes right on in, and by this time, you've already healed your heart and got rid of this thief next to you that had you thinking that he was that he hung the moon or lassoed the sun, and didn't either. And now you're a queen, confidence, independence, where you need to be to move forward, okay? But that's only if, again, and it's very important, that you leave the past in the past and that you don't look back. That's your channel message. Leave the past in the past and don't look back. That should be your title. Here, I always forget, that. Leave you write it down too. Past in the past, and say it with me. Don't look back. And then you keep it over here. Make sure you read it every day. Because you don't want that again, and you don't want that anymore. So you're not looking back anymore. Burning ships. Okay, so that's the message that I got for somebody, or I don't know if it was a specific person, okay, or not. Probably quite a few with this healing. You're healing your heart, so that's good, okay? And you're finding out that lesson right there, that some people aren't who they say they are, okay? And so that you need to trust your gut, okay? Those are your lessons, okay, that you need to learn here, right? If you want to move forward, okay, instead of backwards or stagnant, okay? Got to get rid of that relationship you were in, even if it was just, if you're boyfriend and girlfriend, it doesn't matter. Like, release the energy of the ex too, totally just cut it off, okay? So you can have sunshine, okay? Regardless of what this person over here is doing. You know, you can that the person who's doing the lying, cheating, stealing, what have you, God will take care of them. Okay, don't look back. All right, shiny star. Okay, I mean, which one would you rather have? Let me just get that star back out. Justice came out. There's a, can't find the coin now, but still, you know, would you rather have this truth or be dead? You know, or be this. Okay, so there's going to be these things they might hurt you, but you got to cut them off in order to become your best self and live according to how you want to. Okay, because it's something, I don't know why came between you, but you are waiting for your ships to come in, and you're a bit defensive here, Cancers. Okay, I know. I mean, I'm sure you have a reason why, but you know this is what you're working on. Okay, and so you need to keep your heart open. I know that this didn't work out, but my next relationship can. Speak it into existence. Okay? My next one will. Why? Because I'm going to analyze it. You know, how to have a healthy relationship. Starting with, do I love myself? Do I have self-respect? Am I the type of person that I would want to marry, you know, that I would want to fall in love with? King of Cups. All looking good, okay? So keep watching. He's coming here soon. Yeah, don't wait around. But yes, it's in the process, okay? I'd say in the next 3 months. There you go, looking back, okay? You look back, it's gonna take you. You keep. I mean, it doesn't matter if you look back, okay? So this is the channel message here. You can look back all you want, but this Chariot here, it don't even have any reins. This is like the universe is putting you back on your path and where you need to be, okay? There must be a purpose for that, okay? So only look back to remember the burn, okay? See the flame? Only look back to remember the burn, the sting, okay? Because we're not going to let it, you know, hurt us anymore. But if we can, you know, just go back and think about it and be like, oh yeah, that's why I didn't do this, or yeah, that's why I did that, okay? Otherwise, you're not gonna, you know, continue to move forward with that learning, okay? All right, let's see if any cards come out here for you. Wonderful. There's a storyline already. Yes, I got this for you earlier, a channeled message. You are moving yourself forward to a new land, a new landscape, moving directions in a different direction, moving to calmer waters, feeling relief, okay? You're doing this all by yourself, and so the angels and our creator and all the spirit realm are so happy and grateful to you for doing that for yourself, to getting yourself out of a place that was not for you to be in anymore and to move along, okay? You either are a Knight of Pentacles moving toward someone with a gift or an apology, a proposal or an apology, or one has come into your life. I hope that by now, since you've gone to, you know, calmer waters, that now this person is able to come into your life, which seems to be the case because you have been successful. You're calm during the storm. You got 7 of these swords. You don't need to do 8, 9, and 10. You're like, no, I'm moving to calm waters, and that's where I'm leaving it. You know, I'm not going to go through 7, 8, 9, and 10 just to learn the lesson. I'm done here at 6. Okay, I'm done here at 6 of swords. You know, paddling to calmer waters. Yeah, I learned my lesson. I ain't going back. I'm going back. I ain't looking back. I ain't going back. And so now that you're on the other side, there's still things, obviously, that, you know, Light will be shown on, as it does often. And there's some kind of fear of something. You feel a fear inside of you, so I'm not sure what that is, but you're contemplating something, okay, or you've got an idea. Looks like some kind of financial idea. Or like, how do I get out of this? I'm scared, so how do I get out of this? How do I stop being scared? Okay, well, Five of Swords. Okay, so you're used to people controlling you or using their words to hurt you or manipulate you. What does it actually say? I love the way they say it here. Cruelty. Someone you've been dealing with has been unselfish, very unfair, possibly even taking from you or thieving from you. More like, like a dictator type of person. Everything always got to be right, too. Ego, and just, not a type of a person that you want to be dealing with, okay? So you're like, what am I going to do about this person that I'm scared of? And the Page of Swords is here. He's like got fright in his eye or something. But this could actually be, pages are messengers, okay? But this could actually be some kind of good news that helps you, okay? Because you wanted to know how, okay? Well, you're figuring it out, or someone is coming to help you, okay? Someone younger, or just a message of how you can, to help you. Who knows, like an aha moment maybe. But here you are, very nice, as the Empress. Okay. I suspect the Emperor will be getting to you. That's the Knight of Pentacles is there for now, though. Let's see, Two of Wands. So you're like, okay, I'm going a different direction. Okay, so you can expect that the person that you're with is not going to be like your normal type. You don't want the normal type that you're used to being with, okay? So the person that you feel that you're with next will be like a type of person that you'll feel like, okay, this is love. I know without a doubt in my mind. You're like, I have never felt this way before. And the relationship will be different. It's not going to be like it was with another person. And it feels really good. And it feels really good to give and to be reciprocated, and with mutual excitement and love and deep, devotion and friendship, So there's that difference you're going to have in the relationship that's coming, forth. Someone who, they wouldn't do things, that would hurt your heart or cause you to go away, or have these Six of Swords, and Five of Swords. It's just dealing with, the lower level energies, okay? And it's hard for you guys to move on, I know, but you have to do it for your soul. You know that your soul is calling you somewhere else, okay? And that's your fear. You're like, how can this be right? Like, I really love this person loves me, possibly, it's like, there's got to be there's got to be an answer, and I mean, you were already hangmaned. So for me, I don't think it would be, I'm uncertain that soon, their person is not coming in to meet you, at the right time, at the right place, very soon. Yeah, so you are waiting on this person or want a person to come in. They are too. It's going to be divine timing. Because first, you need to come to terms with an energy around you that is not a pleasant energy. And so the energies have to be aligned, harmonious, like a win-win situation, okay? And not even like a small underlying, anger or resentment towards a person. Just like totally like bygones be bygones, okay? You're human, I'm human. I want you to be happy, I want to be happy. But, I'm not accepting this, or they might be telling you, hopefully it's you telling them, I'm not accepting this kind of a person anymore. I can't and I won't, right? And so, again, I tell you, it says cruelty, someone who's being selfish. It's like they're manipulating, like the narcissist characteristics. Unfairness, theft, dictator, ego, very, defensive, stonewalling type of stuff. So then but there's this 10 of Cups that you either want or is coming in, okay? Yep, your Wheel of Fortune is about to turn in your favor with this Cup of Love and then this 10 of Cups. Could be an emergence of families. Yep, there comes the Lover, King of Cups. Hello, can I take you on a date? I've been waiting for you. This is where I was left, and I am ready for this. Yep, that's what's happened to me too. Well, let's leave all this in the past, and see if we can do better than we did back then. Now that we know how to deal with stress, and we know how to deal with our emotions, we know how to communicate healthy and properly, and have the big picture thinking, versus the egoic mindset, and carnal addictions and whatnot. So it looks to me like you once were in a really bad place. Yeah, very bad. Like, you got all the cards that are bad. You got 9 of Swords, you got an 8 of Swords, you got a 5 of Swords, you got 7 of Swords, and you got a 5 of Pentacles, just like feeling sad, unhappy, detached, at a loss, or maybe at a loss for money, in general, just at a loss in 5 different ways, like you feel like everything is falling upon you. But you are given a new start, okay, for pushing through all of this pain, okay? Now you get to have your choice, however you decide that you want your wishes, the universe and God's command, because you've been faithful, okay? If you're to be tested for commitment, you're to be committed to to your Creator. That's the most important relationship in the world. And then, with yourself, you love yourself, okay? That is what we teach on this channel. And you don't need to go through any of those lower energy. You can end those lower energy vibrations, okay, and get balanced and healed. It takes time, it takes learning, it takes practicing, it takes falling down and getting back up. It takes taking pain, it takes dishing it out, but if you have like a mentor like me that you can come and talk to, that can help you through it and help you navigate it, so it's at least turbulent as possible. Support really, really helps. I know if I had support, it would make all the difference. Like, I can just cry you a river right now. of how much support is so needed. And that's why I'm here for you guys, okay? I'm not going off on my tangent. So I'm here because I want to help in every which way I can. Yes, I have services. Yes, they are for purchase, but I also do this for free because that's my contribution to humanity, so they can hear some coaching and possible guidance, and you know, just take what resonates, leave the rest. And you know, you'll see stories as they unfold, you know, and you'll know if they make sense in your case, you know, or if they don't, right? So I think a lot of people, you know, that are drawn to me are going through the same thing. And I feel like I repeat myself over and over and over and over and over and over, but it's like, we got to get you guys going to where you're actually Emperor and Empress and in union, okay? That's the goal there. So it's good to keep your eye focused, right? Focused. Okay, alignment every day, grounding every day. Yes, this is called balance. Balancing yourself out. You gotta do that every day. Spiritually first, mentally, physically, okay, emotionally. All right. I don't know why there's any confusion here. Or maybe you just have a lot of options. Someone keeps trying to causing you pain, but you know, you're feeling good, doing good, right? You know, this is what you are right now. Okay, feeling like an Aries, all passionate and leadership and on top of things, on top of the world. Okay, very creative, getting your own ideas. Okay, very well much now are able to communicate with divine and ancestors and guides and angels. Yeah, Knight of Wands wants to, you know, come towards you. So there'll be someone who will continue to come towards you, and you know, you will just have to, you know, be nice and continue to let them know that that's not the kind of relationship that you're looking for from them, or want to have with them, you know, and it shouldn't be a problem after that, you know. But sometimes we do manage to get in relationships that are a little bit more harder to deal with than others. So in that case, you know, yeah, you need to deal with them a different way. Let's see what we get. I'll take a big breath. That almost put me to bed. Okay, so I'm gonna do those two. This is my archetype deck. Victim, networker. So some people need to get out there and network. Okay. Some of you need to empower yourself and stop giving away your power. It says humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. So some of you are very much are educated and like to learn or need to go back to school. I got this one. Oh, so funny. Victim. Prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. So you are being victimized, okay? That is the feeling that I get for them, this whole thing. You are getting away from it, honey. Bro, whoever. It's time to detach from this negative energy in this reading. Okay, no more thinking. There's no more guessing. You know, there's no more denying. You know, the time is over for all of that. What don't you understand about? You don't go look into the past, right? There's nothing there for you. Move forward. Move on from this toxic energy. This is cutting that off is your freedom and is their freedom. So you're free to go and be happy with whomever you're fated to, and they are able to go on and move happy where they're fated to. And that's good. That's okay. We shouldn't be so clingy, like, that's mine, like you're entitled to somebody, you know. Love doesn't claim like that. Does not. Okay. You want someone who stays, who wants to stay, that chooses you, but not that you're controlling and you have to, you know, manipulate them into a victim, and that they're codependent on you, and you know, making them feel like they have to stay, or they're some kind of prisoner, you know, because that's pretty much what it looks like here. This person, whether it's you or them, is like that. Like, that does not feel good. And there was another bad card after that. So whoever this Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands is, whoever these little players are, just kick them away. All right? Because you about to manifest the shit out of your life. The shit out of this, like, Ace of Cups. All right? Yeah, there is going to be choices. Definitely. Good choices. Stable commitment, long term. All right? But that's if you choose right. Okay? Don't go where there's this victimization feeling, this negativity. You feel drained. You feel in your gut something's not right. Move along. Let it go. Okay? You hear what I'm saying? It's not easy, but you gotta realize you're being victimized. It says playing the you need to prevent yourself from letting yourself be victimized anymore. You gotta not have fear of this person and do what you want to do. Say what you want to say. Live how you want to live. Play how you want to play. Right? Adam's Family applies here today. That rhymes, so must have been channeled. Just out of curiosity. Let's see for Knight of Swords. Understand the nature of healthy romance. Inspires you to rely on yourself, damsel. So you're determined to love yourself and to be ready for love and to manifest love because you're tired of not getting it. Or, you know, the kind of love that you want, the kind of love you deserve, you know. Just on different levels sometimes, and that's okay. Ooh. Using power for self-aggrandizement. Yeah, so this is someone who's not using their power wisely near you, okay? Probably this guy who is over here as a thief, the theft. So you would know if you feel that, you know, that feeling around that person, you know, if like something's not right, you know, because they're not doing something right, okay? Something that they're doing is not right. All right, how about something, okay. Something for the princess. Awakens consideration for the feelings of others. Honoring trust. Okay. So normally you would, because you are Empress too, you know, you're supposed to awaken in the consideration for the feelings of others, empathy, okay, and honor trust. Okay. We're not people who pass on private secret information and betray people's confidence and stuff like that, okay? So those things have to be in alignment. And what about Queen of Wands? It says projecting an image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. So yeah, I mean, I feel like she's doing the right thing, though. I don't think she's doing this to be, he or she, to be sneaky or to be like doing some kind of gain, you know, for their self, you know. It feels like this person is trying to get back up from where they were, you know. Ten of Swords, you know. It's like nothing's gonna get in my way, okay, type of deal, okay. So yeah, she does have a personal agenda to follow her truth, your truth, okay, and not to let Bozo get in the way. Over here, offering this Page of Cups, okay, because that little cup, I mean, that's nice, but I'm manifesting something bigger and better. For some of you, that might be okay. Maybe this is enough for you. But as one great mentor told me, are you okay with just okay? Or are you going to make sure that you find your divine counterpartner and be with that person? Because it's all up to you, right? It's all up to you what you want to do, okay? It's all up to you what you want to do, okay? You have free will. How about this Thief? So this shadow attribute says arrogance in pursuits of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. So they're not doing what they say they should do. They know what they should do, but they don't. Arrogant about their pursuits of destructive knowledge. So this is a lot of destruction, you know, in the marriage, you know. So it's got to be someone, to me, that's just less mature and doesn't know better, unless it really is someone cruel. But it feels like someone that knows what they're doing. Okay. Yeah, it does. So we need to get away from that energy big time. Big time. Okay? Big time. I said it. Okay, how about... Gosh, that is so horrible. Let me put something over that 10 of Swords, and that 9 of Swords is so disgusting. I'm so sorry. I know we all have to go through it. We all do. That's why I'm saying support is so important. Come here to find love from me to you guys. Always. Any sign. So let me help you guys along by knowing something that you may need to work on that can help move you forward even faster, okay? All right. So we got here 6th chakra. So 3rd eye chakra. Acknowledge spirit. Okay, so just follow or repeat after me. I trust in a higher source, and I acknowledge my direct connection with him. In the stillness, I listen for the wisdom inside, and I am open to the spirituality that is within and all around me. I know that love is the creative force. I meditate and welcome mystical truths. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quest for a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. So right now I'm that spiritual teacher, and I hope that you have many more. Okay, I had many. Have many, right? I have my mentors and whatnot. Where are the don't even know what to put over it. Let me put something over that Nine of Swords. I wish I could turn the camera so you could see my daughter. She's like tiptoeing around, trying to be quiet. Stay out of my cheesecake. I have a fridge for a reason. Stay out of it.
Keep something that I hide from my siblings.
Okay, mature woman. Alright, what else comes up? Wow. So there's a mature woman who's changing locations, changing mans, and changing marriages. So that pretty much sums it up, doesn't it? It hasn't happened yet, but it's what's going to happen, okay? Someone is matured, and you're wanting to change your location in your marriage, and it's all upside down. So that just means that you're going to have to build it back up. You got to move it. It's not moving. You're not with somebody. You're not getting married. Okay. That's something that's future tense. There's change coming up in somebody's marriage if it's not you, the single person, but you're just more mature at the woman. Mature at the moment. And so it looks like something's going down in the marriage, a change in the marriage, and this manifestation is what you are rocking, girl or boy. You go, girl or boy. What can we say for this Wands, this little Knight of Wands here? What does he want to say? What do you want to say, Knight of Wands? What do you want to say? 6 could be important. 13 or 4, stability. For 6, it's, also stability, harmony, balance, movement. So that's what you want. You want stability, you want movement. So yeah, there is a adjudication, there's a divorce. This marriage was upside down. Sorry. Bad one's coming in, okay? Big happy changes are coming. Keep going the right route. Follow the light. Follow your gut. Follow your heart. Yes, keep working, but not to your detriment, okay? Keep your head down, keep working, and wait for divine timing. Keep, and waiting at the right time, and when you're told. It's kind of like a time of limbo. I understand. This feeling of that is what this feels like. This reading. And I guess it would be here because of the marriage, with the main man and a mature woman here. Okay. Like I said, that they probably just weren't able to, they weren't on the same level, the same maturity level, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. It was one of those irreconcilable differences, possibly. Okay. Yeah, so you're thinking about them, or you're thinking about them, about you. You can know each other, you maybe not, but you're trying to manifest love in this person that you have in your mind. This looks like 4 months here. We're already into May. May. Also, be careful for any false person around you. You don't want to be mistaken, and you don't want to lower your standards for any reason, okay? To get what you want or what you need, okay? You're able to do that without being this kind of a person, okay? And sometimes you may feel that this kind of person is around you. Trust your gut on that, okay? And if they're in a mask and you kind of can tell, but you can't, go with your kind of can, okay? Kind of can, all right? So just use your intuition, use your discernment. Be careful who you spend your time with, your energy around, okay? Be around people who inspire you, uplift the beauty in you, your soul, and reflect back to what they see, right? The love in your eye that should have them. So, do you guys want to do any of these hidden articles real quick and then done? I do. I like these. So let's just say this is from, I guess we're going to find out who they're from as they come out. They usually come out for different parties. Not one or the other. So let's see. What do we have here? One popped out already. I want to feel that way again. So somebody you know was really close to you. You knew them more than anybody. And there's a separation, and they want to feel that again. They want to feel that closeness with somebody, that being able to be vulnerable and talk to someone and say anything, feel comfortable. Not think about what that person's going to say anyways. You know that there's true concern and love there that would you can feel comfortable with. So many things remind me of you, license plates, names on, of artists on for songs, screensavers, with something, I don't know, that reminded you of them, the beach or wherever it is that, you went or you had planned on going or plan on going if you haven't met this person. I wish I could share my good news with you. So this is, I don't know if you're not in communication or if this is another line over here that says, I wish I could share my good news with you. It's time for me to heal now. That sounds like it might be coming from you, actually. Huh. Yeah, sometimes no news is good news when you're trying to heal, because it almost like, stings, and when you're trying to go forward, it makes you go back for just a little bit. Unless it doesn't, because you don't allow it to, and it doesn't matter to you, because you remember the things in the past and, keep you straight when it comes to whatever weaknesses is that you have, and you're able to just go like, move along, But that's not what I feel here. I feel deep relationships here. I wish things could be different. Yeah, I think for this one, it's time for me to heal now. She's like, I really do wish it could be different. We loved each other. Maybe we had thought it would come out differently, and it didn't, and that's okay too. Or, I'm sorry, I haven't healed enough. you know, and you know, I say you've healed and you're ready to move on, you know. By all means, we'll find your happiness, but it's time for me to heal right now. Okay, I need time, I need space, you know. Sounds like you're the one that left, but it doesn't have to. Love you. That was over here, over the change. So, and then it says, I want to feel that way again, and so many things remind me of you. Conjoined by the wealthy man, magician, and thought. So, this wealthy man really loves you. You and I were too young. I'd probably put it over here with it's time to heal now and wish things could be different, because when we get into relationships too young, we don't know what we're doing, and there begins to start a lot of trauma that continues to be a cycle and develop, you know, and they continue on these cycles that are very unhealthy, you know, and so we're teaching here how to get off of those cycles and to move on to another one that's pleasant, that is fitting. Okay, you don't have to stay in any kind of situation that you don't feel comfortable, that you don't feel loved, that you don't, you know, feel safe. You know, those are some red flags they talk about in with the romance angels, that you need to put your, you know, red flags up. You know, if you're scared about this person, or you're always on eggshells, or, you know, they're always needy, or they're always saying sorry, like, you know, maybe you need to figure out, you know, what the cycle is, and if you like that cycle, and if you want to stay on that cycle, and if not, how to get off that cycle, and then get off the cycle. That's your channel message. Whew, say that 3 times. All right, any more messages here? So I should stop talking soon. One more, please. One more. Thank you. I couldn't let you get close to me. My life isn't together as it seems. So I feel like this new person that you used to know, there was a reason. Obviously, they couldn't let you get close to them, whether you knew or not, but it was out of love. And there's a lot of good news going on in their life right now. A lot of bad as well. But they have, when they do get good news, you're the first one that they think of. You know, when they think of someone that they would like to share their good news with, they think of you right away. Yeah. They say you were the best thing in their life. That is a true blessing. Have a woman or a man that sees you as a blessing. Okay? That's the way you should feel, and that's the way they should feel from you. Is, you know, you're their blessing, and they're your blessing. They're a gift. They're special. Okay, so if your relationship doesn't feel that way, then I suggest that you make differences. It's that easy. It's hard, but easy. But you get to decide your happiness. So I am very confident that you can get out of relationships and that do not work for you. You know, it's very doable. If you can't, you know, you can call. I can help you through that. There's so many ups and downs. I know people message me as a life coach for like anxiety and, you know, how do I get off these cycles and whatnot. Healing. Yeah, so there's an intense healing going on right now. They want you to focus on being honest and transparent with yourself so that you can get through this faster instead of denial and continuing on with the pain and the agony. And being able to move forward into a space where you feel love and happiness, you know, instead of pain and loss and agony. So we need you to work on this. So you can take a snapshot. And this. All right, stare at those, and as you do, they're going to go through the conscious mind into the subconscious mind as if it were just like scanning, you know. This one in particular is called the light, you know. And so as it's integrated, you should be able to feel how it feels. It feels great. It feels nice. It feels delightful. It feels good, you know. So that's the kind of feeling that you'll get when you integrate the encodements here on the picture here. That's called delight. You know, at the beginning it's a little bit hard to do, but then as you learn to meditate and stare and let it fall through, you can feel the feeling of it. And if it's never something you've never felt before, it's really nice to feel something for the first time. Or if you're not feeling good and you look at this, you know, you can feel delight, you know, where if you think of a thought that makes you feel delight, you know, or joyful or love, then think of those things, okay? Because those are what help you raise your vibrations higher. I'm channeling, by the way. Higher, and they want you to keep your guides want you to keep your vibrations high, feeling joy, love, bliss, the good things, okay? At the same time, you know, being transparent, you know, and says transparency supports our expansion toward a higher vibrational state of being. Exactly. With more insight, honesty, and clarity. That's this one. So do the same thing. Okay, these are geometric shapes. Okay, like Archangel Metatron is in charge of the shapes and the archangels as a collective. And you know, looking at the dots here and not training my eyes to look any which way. You know, in the beginning you may have a hard time, but in you know, with a little bit of practice, different things jump out at you, messages even, or you understand what's going on. But most of the time you don't. It just like integrates into your thought process. As you focus on it, you're focusing on transparency. That's the only thing you're focusing on. So of course you're going to understand it more profoundly, right? The energy of transparency supports our expansion towards a higher vibrational state of being, more insight, honesty, and clarity. So that's what they want you to focus on. And let's see, we have the Jesus here deck that was donated a few months back. Whoa, by my mother. So shout out to Darlene Graham. Let not your heart be troubled. Neither let it be afraid. John 14:27. Heal the sick that are therein, and say unto them, the kingdom of God is come nigh unto you. Luke 10:9. Watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. Matthew 26:41. Okay? Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. Okay? Do not be afraid. Okay? And don't be tempted. Don't be, you know, pray and heal the sick. Okay? Heal the sick. Don't be afraid. Watch and pray. Don't be tempted. Alright guys, so this is where I'm going to leave it off for you. Again, thanks for coming out. Please do likes and shares and subscribes on the way out if you haven't already. If you have, thank you very much. Thank you for everybody's loyalty here and for sharing as it helps the channel to grow. And until the next time, love you guys. Namaste.